As mentioned in my last video, the OSP is the study which has been handed over to us. It is the history of this world as recorded in the libraries of heavens. So all that opens up lots of new chapters into our thinking as to what this is, or what is heaven and what is the library of heaven. But as we go along, I will come more into it. I started studying the book starting from 1963-64 up to the time that I went to United States to study till about 1974, when Mr. Mystery stopped the classes after some 25 years of his conducting classes of reading OSP. I have always had this book with me since that time, because Mr. Mystery gave me the book after I had a study of the book for over 7-8 years. Lately, I inherited the another copy of OSP through my scoutmaster, Mr. Casey F. Tata. He is at least 25 years senior to me. He was not doing well, so I had gone to his house to meet him, and we talked for some time. Of course, I had more study of OSP with Mr. Mystery than Mr. Casey Tata did, because there was no organized way in which the knowledge of OSP was passed on to the other members like my scoutmaster. A lot of them have the book, as well as they must be lying somewhere around within their families, and their families probably would not know what to do with it, because most of the people don't read, and today the situation is that people just don't want to read, and people read only for some significant facts. Otherwise, books are just another thing to take care of in the home. But when I asked Mr. Casey Tata, my scoutmaster, as to why he gave me the book, he says, "You are the only person I know who can take care of it and who may be able to make some use of it. I don't know anybody else to whom I can give the book." Though he has a daughter, son-in-law, and other children and daughters' children in the family, but they have never been exposed to it. So for people who have not been exposed to it, the book is meaningless. What I have done is that after all my years of study, as is my habit, I like to I keep my knowledge into proper order and put things together so that anybody else who ever wants to refer to it, the entire summary of the book of OSP is there. Of course, I have not gotten into the records of the atmospherian heavens, which is also clearly enumerated in the book. But what I have done is I have made summaries of the doctrinal portion. That is the emphasis that my teacher used to put. Doctrinal portion means that something, the ways by which we run our lives. Basically, these are like, to put it into simple and understandable language, these are basically moral rules by which we should be conducting our lives. The further things I'm putting into a next slide.